welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica, and on today's video I'm going to be trying out day 5 of my September 5 days of foundation. And I have saved this one to the last because it's supposed to be a full coverage moisturizer. It is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation SPF 50 Plus UVA UVB Broad Spectrum Physical Sunscreen. Yes. I picked this up in the shade Fair Light. Now I might be regretting that because they do have a shade called Fair, and I really want to love IT Cosmetics products. I really do. I've tried their IT CC Plus cream, and the shade that I have in that I think is Fair, and it's too dark. We'll see. The reason why I went with Fair Light, it's one shade down from their Fair shade, and it's because the Fair shade is described as, let me read you from the website, ultra porcelain skin, fairest of fair skin with warm yellow undertones. And I don't have yellow undertones, so I went with Fair Light, which is described as fair skin if you burn easily in the sun with cool pink undertone. So that's why I went with this shade. I am on the IT Cosmetics website. They do have 12 shades in this. Not very deep at all. At all. But I'm going to go ahead and read to you from the website what they say. So this says that the Bye Bye Foundation is your first ever full coverage moisturizer from IT Cosmetics that gives you the power to say bye-bye to traditional foundation and hello to your most beautiful skin. Developed with plastic surgeons, your innovative problem solver is designed to help cover and improve the look of skin concerns, including redness, pores, dark spots, breakouts, lines and wrinkles, all while protecting your skin with SPF 50 Plus Broad Spectrum Physical Sunscreen. Created with proprietary 3D Skin Flex technology, your hydrating, color-infused moisturizer provides smooth, flexible, pure color pigments that float over lines and wrinkles and feel like nothing on your skin. Really? But cover everything without creasing or cracking. Ideal for all skin types, it also features 7 key fermented ingredients to increase the absorption, the efficacy of your skincare, plus bioluminescence and diamond powder for subtle radiance without glitter or shimmer. Finally, you can experience clinically tested hydration and smoothing, skin perfecting, full coverage that makes your skin look younger. I could definitely use that. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and use this shade, like I said, Fair Light, and we'll see how it works. All right, so I did go ahead and put 3 squirts of this on the back of my hand. I am only going to be using a brush today because I've only used a brush on the other tinted moisturizers that I've been using this week. Typically in my foundation reviews, I will do half my face with a brush and half my face with a sponge. But because I've only been using a brush on the other tinted moisturizers, even though this definitely looks fuller coverage than the rest of them have been all week, I'm still just going to use my brush today. I'm using this Makeup Geek Foundation Stippling Brush. If you've never tried Makeup Geek brushes, I really enjoy these. I really enjoy them. I have some eye brushes too that I really enjoy. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and... that shade doesn't look too bad. And it smells like citrus. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this on and I will be right back. All right, well, I still have some in the back of my hand. I am actually going to have to drag this down my neck because it oxidized almost immediately on me. Maybe not oxidized, but it definitely changed color pretty much immediately on me. You can see the line where I stopped. So I am going to go ahead and use the rest of this to bring it down my neck a little bit because it definitely changed color on me. So if I like this and I want to keep using it, I'm going to have to go out back and buy the Fair shade because Fair Light definitely darkened on my skin. And I am going to have my hair down, so I'm not going to worry about going too far back, but yeah. Yeah. Definitely darkened on my skin, like almost immediately. All right. Just so you know, I do have the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. Sorry, my dogs are running around. But I do have the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist on my skin before I started. I'm going to show you the time right now as soon as I put my brush down. Definitely have to cover that neck. Yeah, I mean, can you guys see that? Oh my gosh, I can see it in the viewfinder. it definitely darkened up a lot. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just call a 9:25 my check-in time. So I'm gonna go ahead and I will be back with you about 5:30. Because I'm not putting else any other face makeup on. I may have to powder this because it is definitely transferring, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some eye makeup on, a little bit of lipstick, and I'll check it again when I come right back. So I will be back in just a moment. All right, everybody, it is 9:32. So it took me less than 10 minutes to do the rest of my makeup. So we're gonna go ahead and call the check-in time 9:30. 5:30 for my final check-in at the end of the day, 8 hours later. Right now, I'm a little nervous because I'm looking very, very shiny. Let's see, 10 minutes. It's still transferring. I'm gonna go ahead and put some powder on here just because I wanna try to give it the best possible shot. That is definitely going to mattify me a little bit as well, but we'll see how it goes. I'll show you at 4 hours what it looks like and see how it's going. But it's definitely darkened my skin. I look a little tan. That's like one benefit. On my eyes, I have the It Naturally Pretty palette. Haven't used this in a long time. This isn't super pigmented, which is probably why I don't really reach for it. I've got this shade here, which is Sheer Joy. Whoops, try not to blind you. This shade here, which is Sheer Joy, all over my lid. And then I only have this here, which is All Heart in my crease. And then this one here, which is Sunset, all over my lid. So I literally only have 3 shades on my eyes today. Not super pigmented. You can see it's not super pigmented. On my lips, I have the It Blurred Lines lipstick in Naturally Pretty. This is like just a hint off of my natural lip shade. It's just a little tiny bit darker, and it gives me a shine and a little bit of glitter. There's a little bit of glitter in this lipstick. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in and show you my face close up. So here we are. It is definitely a little bit shinier than I normally prefer to look. But it's not horrible. Again, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of powder over top of this just to keep it from transferring, and we'll see how it does. That is one thing. Some of the moisturizers earlier in the week I did not have to powder at all because they work just fine. Some of these later ones, not so much. So I think it's all right. I'm a little bit thrown off with the shade, but It Cosmetics, none of their face products work for me. They're always, every single one I've tried, they have darkened. They've oxidized on my face. I mean, that's significant. And when I first put it on, it matched my skin, and then it darkened very, very quickly. So I like the tan look a little bit, but it just doesn't look like me, if that makes sense. I don't ever spray tan. I don't do anything with that. So it just doesn't look like me. I have no other face products on at all, and I'm looking really, really dewy. I mean, I can see in the viewfinder how dewy I look. And that's fine. Right now, at least, it's not in any of my lines, which is what it says. It's not doing too bad on my under eyes, which I've had some problems with other foundations and so forth that really make my under eyes look horrible. But I am going to go ahead and powder this. I think I forgot to tell you my mascara. I am wearing the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. So, yeah. That is not my favorite. I know some people absolutely love it, but it's a little bit wetter of a formula, so it does transfer on me, which kind of stinks. So, all right, that's where we are at 9:30 in the morning. Like I said, I will check in again at 5:30, maybe a little bit after. I need to make sure my shirt doesn't move too much. Otherwise, it's going to give away all of my secrets with my nice tan skin. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put some powder on, and I will see you guys at about 1:30. All right, everybody, it is time for my midday check-in. The time is now, let me see if I can get it going here. 1:33. I think that's picking up. 1:33. I think so. Anyway, I'll be honest, I'm not really loving it right now. First of all, it's really hot right now. It's really hot this week. It's like the first August day of August, if that makes sense, and it's the end of August. It's like the 28th, I think. I think it's 28th. Yeah, it's the 28th, so it's the end of August. This is like the first really August day that I feel like it's felt like August, like the entire month. We've had very weird weather this year, or this summer. So I'm gonna actually step in the sun, and then I'll step back in the shade a little bit. But I'm gonna show you my skin, And then I'm going to show you a couple of things that I'm a little bit concerned about 4 hours in. So, okay, I'm going to step back in the shadow. Okay. So, here's where I'm having some problems. I'm going to do one quick thing. And I'm going to tell you to look right here. When I smile, it like cracks apart on my chin. It's cracking apart. Not as bad as some other foundations I've tried. But this, when I smile and it breaks apart right here, is really weird. It's also creased in my nose. That's pretty standard. A lot of foundations don't, but a lot of foundations do. So it's about half and half. My forehead, I think, looks okay. My nose actually looks pretty good. My cheeks look okay. One of the problems that I'm having is that this is definitely transferring. Definitely transferring. Like this part back here, I guess I didn't get enough powder on it. And it is sticky and it is transferring on my fingers. I think you guys can see that. Don't mind my skin on my finger. It's, yeah. Anyway, I think you can tell that it's transferring on my fingers on the areas back here. So anyhow, so it is transferring. That kind of stinks. And then the other complaint I have about it is that it's breaking up. Yeah, that's weird. And I'm hoping the camera's going to pick up on it. I will see it in editing if it's not or is or not. But that's kind of weird that it's breaking up like it is. It's also itchy. And I don't know if there's just, I mean, there's just certain foundations that are very itchy on me. And it's not like I want to rip my skin off, but like right now, right here is itchy on my nose. I don't know why, but I don't know if the camera will pick that up or not. But it is in my fingernail. I think it did. That's what I mean. Like if I just like tap at it, it's coming off on my fingernail. So that's kind of concerning. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go back to work. I just wanted to come out and do a real quick check-in with you all halfway through the day. And I'm going to go back to work and I will see you guys in another 4 hours. Bye. Well, we are all nice and close right now. The time is now 5:36, so I've had this on 8 hours. I'm not real happy with it. So I'm still having the Bye Bye foundation, the tinted moisturizer, breaking up here on my cheek. That didn't get any better, but it did get worse. So right in here, it just started like falling apart. It didn't get any worse on my chin, but it did get worse in here around my nose. And if you can see here on my nose where I was tapping with my nail to itch, you can actually see the spots where my nails touched. So this completely transfers. Completely transfers. It's in my lines. Like I know one of the claims of this foundation, this tinted moisturizer, was that it would float over lines and wrinkles, I think is the terminology that it used. I don't know. I'll rehear it when I go back to edit. Yeah, this doesn't do that. This doesn't do that at all. In fact, this is bothering me. Where it just like literally fell apart. I don't like that at all. And I'm going to do something that might be a little weird, but I'm just going to do this. Yeah. It transfers. Now I will say this, even though it transferred on my finger, I'm not seeing a line on my face. I'm going to do this on my nose. Yeah. See on my nose where I'm more oily. Yeah. Yeah. Not good. And you can see, I mean, it's very smeary and it just feels heavy on my skin. So 8 hours in, I am not liking this at all. I haven't really liked this the whole time, you know? So I don't know. I can't recommend picking this up. And if you can see all the little black dots on my underneath my eyes, that's the way this mascara works for me as well. I mean, I want to love IT Cosmetics. I want to. But I struggled to find a product that really works well for me. A couple of their powders is probably about it. That lipstick that I used today is not bad. It doesn't dry out your lips. It's okay. But other than like a couple of powders, and I do like their number 50 serum primer and their Bye Bye Pores powder. And today I used their Airbrush Perfecting Veil primer or veil powder, just to powder my face. So yeah, but that's really, I mean, like I said, this is what happens to my eyes every time I wear this mascara. And I know some people love this mascara. I just can't wear it. It flakes and transfers all over my eyes. I have yet to find a foundation from them that I actually can wear. Some of it's the color, some of it is like what you're seeing here today. I had really high hopes for this. I really wanted this to work, and it just didn't. So, anyhow, there's my first impression, full day wear test of the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer. It's definitely a full coverage moisturizer, but on my skin at 39 years old, it's not that great. So, there you go. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. Have you tried the IT Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer or not? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!